Disclaimer: if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and leave a comment. And this is a really good episode, and I hope you guys enjoy. Yes. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the Happy Cat.
Welcome to the Happy Cat.
I'm on the Happy Cat.
All right, you gotta turn this echoey stuff off. All right, son. Today, who do we got on?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
How about you tell me?
I'll tell you if you tell me.
All right.
We'll say it at the same time.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Tyler. Wait. You bitch.
Your boy just got played.
Welcome, T-Schloss.
How's it going?
How you doing?
I'm all right. Got my Mountain Dew, got my Gatorade on the floor that I'm not going to drink for like an hour, but...
Hey, man.
Just depends on how long we're in here.
Yeah, facts.
You know, you always got to prepare for this stuff.
Oh, no,
you
I'm
don't
just
know how long
going
you're
to,
gonna be in
like,
here.
take stuff from your house and just leave.
Well, here's the thing.
What's
I
the
do
thing?
that every single weekend. Isaac doesn't seem to give a shit.
Since you're my co-host, yeah, you just go over and take shit.
Casual theft. It's my favorite hobby.
See, look at this. Hold up. Oh, shit, that was my last one.
No.
Oh,
No.
damn.
What were you going to do?
I was going to pull out one of those caramel hard candies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
those are good.
I ate my last one.
This man,
Damn.
before we started recording, he opened one and went to pop it in, dropped it, and it clattered on the floor, shot back up, right back into his hand. It was amazing. It was like scripted or something.
It was pretty swag.
That's the stuff that happens on the Happy Cast.
Like it was some magic type stuff. It was crazy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And then Isaac managed to lose his phone when it was sitting 2 feet in front of his face.
Yeah. Isaac, it was literally right in front of your computer.
Yeah, you also took it from me, Tyler.
Oh, I absolutely did. Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
took
very
advantage
accurate.
of me.
Oh no, it was in my pocket the whole time, and it was hilarious.
Man, I thought you said that was just a thing that we were gonna keep between us, T-Schloss.
Yeah, I thought about it, but
Well, I knew
Wow.
immediately when he called you.
like when he calls me on it, there's no point dragging it out. Plus, it was funny how I answered the phone, and then Dax went, "Hey, where's his phone at?" Like it wasn't with me down here.
No, I thought you were Javi. Like you dead ass sounded like Javi.
Hey,
and I
you
was
did.
like, oh shit. How the
That's-
fuck did Javi get his phone? Why is it in Javi's room?
Yeah, that's my brother.
That was awesome.
He's sleeping though, so
Yeah, that's what confused me the most. I was like, I thought he was slumped.
yeah, I slumped.
Well, I was gonna say asleep, but
I know. It just sounded funny.
I switched it to slump.
It's
This man
alright.
going Dr. Seuss style on us.
Yes, sir.
Asleep, a slump.
You know, Dr. Seuss actually has like a crazy history.
Yeah, he made like political cartoons and shit.
Yeah, but
He did.
yeah, he did.
He was like condemning Nazis and stuff. It was
What a beast!
He went
and now
hard.
he's getting canceled because he's apparently racist.
apparently.
Yeah, apparently he is, but like, you know, that's just how it was back then. Like certain like point of views, and like that's what people would base their writing off of. But like, no, what I'm talking about is like, have you ever seen his like abstract work? Dude, it's crazy.
Isn't
Wait,
all of
abstract
his
is like-
work abstract?
Huh?
Would you consider Cat in the Hat like a normal piece of art? I feel like
Well, no, that it was like sensory down to like a point where like kids can read it, you know, and like enjoy how it looked. And I guess you could consider it abstract with like the wacky like places he would draw. But what I'm talking about is like he would use perspective in a way that was like really cool.
Alright.
That like you could imagine yourself like walking in these certain places.
I have to say though, like, oh, the places you'll go. Anybody ever read that book? It is it is pretty abstract.
Abstract. Wait, I've heard of that, but I don't remember it.
I don't remember it either. It's just got these weird like rainbow candy cane landscapes that do like loops inside of them. It's trippy.
Dude, that sounds like some shit.
This man drew in LSD fever. It was
Yeah,
it was
that's
weird.
like what I'm saying.
Oh, this is what I'm talking about. I got the photo right here.
Yeah, wow.
Oh wow.
That shit is like really cool, ain't it?
That
That's-
is
yeah,
really...
That's kind of like, oh, the places you'll go. Just like make it colorful. Yeah.
Yeah. Just look up Dr. Seuss's abstract art, and
That's-
you'll find it. It's like really really cool.
Dude,
And,
that's
like
easily some shit you see off like a psychedelic.
yeah, he did. He probably did take psychedelics. But
Dude, look it up. He probably did my microdosage thing that Apple guy made.
yeah,
Fuck, what's
the
his
owner
name?
of Apple.
Yeah.
Steve Jobs.
Steve
Jobs. Yeah.
You said Bill Gates last time, I think. No,
Nah,
Bill
it was
Bill Gates. Imagine.
not
No, that's the owner of Microsoft.
That is.
fuck, I can't. Jeff Bezos. I said Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos, yeah. I was
Isn't
like,
isn't
wait,
he like Facebook or something?
That would be. God, who does?
Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg, yeah.
Jeff Bezos is just like the richest person.
Yeah.
I think he made Amazon.
Yeah, Bezos is Amazon.
Yeah. But oh my god, I'm like looking at all this art. It's so cool. I'm trying to find a particular piece.
Though it makes sense why Jeff Bezos is the most richest man on the planet when you have the entire shipping industry of the world in the palm of your hand. It's
Yeah.
kind of hard to not be the richest man in the world.
Yeah, that's fact.
He literally controls every item ever sent to a person.
This is
That
a gambling cat.
That's creepy.
Yeah, so
It
basically
looks less like a game of pool, more like a cat unlocking his chakras.
Basically there is 9 lives to a cat, right? You know, that's like the philosophy.
Yep.
And you can see that like he has 8 on one side and 1 on the other side. And like it's like that's like his last life and he's gambling with it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's what it means.
Hold up. Let me take a closer look at this.
You can see there's
Take it,
you
yeah.
count it. 8 on the left side. Or was it
Hold
the right
on, now
side?
now we're doing math, and that's some entirely
Wait,
different.
what 8 am I looking at?
Do you see the little beads?
On the string at the top.
The little beads with the string on the top and he's like playing pool.
Oh yeah.
He's gambling with his last life.
I wouldn't consider my first idea for gambling wouldn't be pool, but I suppose it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm like that's a very common.
Dude, that looks like the Cat in the Hat character.
Yeah, it is.
Let me see this.
It's
It
just like a
is?
different interpretation of it.
That's
And that's
really-
made by Dr. Seuss.
I doubt it.
Dude, you know what?
I doubt it is the Cat in the Hat, but it's a similar character style, yeah.
You know that the Cat in the Hat real life movie?
That was
A trip.
a trip.
That movie gave me
fever
nightmares.
dreams.
I've seen that movie like 3 times now, and I still remember approximately none of it.
It gives me nightmares.
I remember that time he called a dirty hoe a hoe.
Yeah.
And then he straight up threatened to murder a separate version of himself. Put a dude into anaphylactic shock, almost killing him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is not a children's movie.
But it's funny.
Yeah, it was a trip when I watched it. I was so young that I didn't even understand what the hell was going on.
Yeah, but like now that I'm older and I can like see everything, I don't know, man.
Now-
Like you start unlocking these gates.
Now, I have a question for you guys. If an anthropomorphic cat came out of your closet while you were just chilling around with your sister,
Shoot it.
yeah, like, and said, "Hey guys, you want to play a game?"
Shoot
what would
it.
you? Yeah, what? Like,
Yeah.
All right, one, I'm about to get kidnapped.
I would start freaking out.
my first thought would not be, "Oh, it's a giant cat." It would be, "Oh, there's a fucking maniac in a cat costume in my house."
Dude,
Yeah.
I would poop my pants.
Well, you said
That's fair.
anthropomorphic, so I would say this is a demon. I am being visited by a goddamn.
Yeah, that's
I'm being visited by a devil.
Are you God?
I wouldn't think it was God.
hell no.
Dude, you see the look on it, like his face. Like if like media was like more popular back then when they made that movie and they posted like his character design, he would have gotten like more hate than like the
Oh,
Sonic
for
shit.
sure.
If the Cat
Oh,
in the
for
Hat
sure.
was a deity, he would most certainly not be benevolent.
Who is that? Actually, you know a lot of names of demons and a lot of like stories and shit. I want to talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait.
Well, first of all, benevolent is not a name. That just means good.
Good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, benevolent and malevolent, good and bad. Or, well, I suppose like good-natured and evil-natured.
So there's like good demons.
Well,
Well,
not
most demons tend to be
necessarily.
malevolent.
Yeah, but like malevolent. Like the other one,
Benevolent. That would
benevolent.
be. Well, if you're talking about like Christianity, angels and demons, that'd be benevolent angels and malevolent demons.
Oh, I thought there was like a benevolent
Well,
demon.
there
Well,
is
there
in
is in
certain like you
diff-
know
different
like
mytho-
different religions or like
mythologies. Yeah.
mythologies. Yeah.
So how would that work out?
Let's see an example of a benevolent. That's a rare one. It's very rare because demons are kind of characteristic by their evilness and greed and stuff. But
Yeah, you've never really heard of a benevolent.
yeah, it's
Rather-
This is my first time hearing about benevolent and malevolent. So
it just means
serious?
good and bad.
yeah,
Dude,
I don't really look into angel shit and stuff. I
Well-
think that'd be cool.
I mean, I didn't hear about benevolent and malevolent from like angels and shit. It was like a vocab word from last year.
That's fair.
Hey, is that why the movie Maleficent?
Yeah,
Yes.
Maleficent
Yeah,
is
Maleficent.
malevolent.
Yep.
This, oh my god, all these words are running through my head now. I'm fucking spinning.
Well, spit some out, man. Let's see what we can get into.
Well, that was all I had.
Are you serious?
No,
You
but like
said
I'm thinking about like how Maleficent relates to that. Malevolent.
malevolent.
Yeah, she was just a bad dude. Which is why the remake of what was she from? Which Maleficent? That was Sleeping Beauty, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it was Sleeping Beauty. That's why the remake of the movie is weird.
Oh
because-
no! It's Cinderella, right?
No, it's Sleeping Beauty.
Sleep. Oh shit.
Because it's got the
Oh, she gives her
it's
the
got
poison
the poison
apple?
apple. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why the remake of the movie is so weird because it frames her as like a tragic character when the original story she's just like a classic villain. She turns into an evil dragon.
Yeah.
At the very end of it, like it's very clear that this is not a good person.
Wait. Is the dragon from Shrek malevolent?
What?
No.
Maleficent?
The dragon's just living its life.
Just the
dude.
dragon?
That dragon fucked
Shrek
the
broke
donkey.
into its house. Like
Oh man.
it was just chilling.
That dragon got fucked by a donkey.
That's kind of facts.
It did. I feel
Man.
like that's less impressive than a donkey managed to fuck a dragon that was trying to eat it.
Yeah.
Dude, that just goes to show that if you really want someone, you can get
It's
it.
it's an animated movie.
Chase your dreams, kids. If you want to fuck a dragon, do it.
Do it right now.
Just do it.
Screw it.
Yeah.
Blew it.
Yeah, you want to talk about like good and evil stuff? Greek mythology is fucking a trip because like ancient Greek society is very, very different than our society. So like Zeus, for example, he was like the coolest dude back then, and now we look at him and he just kind of raped people and fucked with them a lot, and that's all
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah, essentially.
That just
Oh.
shows their mentality back then. Like the people who lived there, like believed that he was a good dude.
Yeah, no,
Or
one of
just the dude. It
One of
was-
the weirdest things is in what like Greek statues and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like the poses they're in, they it's kind of like they have stock poses to like symbolize stuff that tells stories because obviously they don't like inscribe it on the statue. You elaborate from what the statue is doing. So one of the poses for marriage example is literally the exact same stock pose for rape. Same
Oh.
thing. Because in their society, it's the same result, same action essentially. Because rape event, you get married or you become their concubine or something.
Like women had no rights. Women,
Yeah.
Really?
Women had they were seen as just like tools. Fucking
That's so
tools
sad,
that make my
bro.
pee feel nice.
Yeah.
And then to make a child. And then
And they're like, well, shit, now I gotta deal with a child.
yeah, but
well, I
then-
don't even know if they dealt with their child. They just fucking handed them off to the woman, maybe, Is that
They were like-
essentially. Except Greek culture was also like hella gay. So,
yeah. Yeah.
you know Achilles from like the Iliad and stuff?
Yeah.
Really cool dude. He, the reason that he eventually went to war and stuff, I'm actually taking a Greek mythology class and going over this subject right now. The reason he actually started fighting again after he got all pissy was because his boyfriend got killed when he sent him out into battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, for the longest time, they would talk about, like, blood brothers or close companions, but if you actually read the script, it's very clear that they were just gay for each other.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
But people were so, like, homophobic, they just didn't want to talk about it, so they're like, no.
They're like, oh my god,
yeah.
these feelings that you're
No, they
giving
would
to
just,
me. I
they
don't
were
want to
best
confront
friends
them.
as they would sleep in the same tent, and that guy,
And they're
yeah,
like,
it's very clear they were gay.
get
for
their
each
rocks off.
other. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's just bromance.
Wait, so how did you, like, first get into Greek mythology?
He's just a smart
It's
dude.
just cool.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
he's
it's
interested
cool.
in those things, and he actually does the work to research them,
It's
unlike
cool.
we do.
Yeah, I've just, like, I've tried to get into it a couple times, but, like, I don't know. I just get a little bit bored after a second.
Yeah, it's fun because a lot of the stuff it's very easily to notice like where they come from because it's just Looney Tunes skits.
Yeah.
Like Hera, Zeus's wife, because Zeus sleeps around a bunch and she gets pissed at every woman that he sleeps with. She just fucks with him a bunch.
Oh
It's
shit!
like when she just turned a lady into a cow because she felt like it.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't she do some shit to Medusa? Cause Zeus was like.
That was Aphrodite. Well, there's two different tellings of that. One was Medusa was just a monster, which I believe is the original one. But then people revamped it, and it was like,
Cause she was like the most beautiful girl.
yeah, that she was the most beautiful girl. And Aphrodite was like, hey, fuck you, and so
Snake.
made her hideous. And anyone that looked her, it's not that she had like petrification eyes. It's just that she was so ugly
That they turned.
that they turned
Yeah,
to
that's
stone.
the original.
Yeah, it's
But like in
weird.
different tellings, they would make it so like she had like a power to turn you into stone, and that's
yeah,
weird.
yeah. Was
It's so cool how like Greek mythology has like inspired a lot of like stories that are going on now, or like like in Castle Crashers, like the Medusa's in there, and then there's like a lot of like same it would play out the same like how it does in Greek mythology, and it's kind of funny. And it's like you can just find like one category in Greek mythology and just make something out of it.
That's why it's so popular, just because it's so like widespread and amusing. There's
Maybe
so
they
many
were just like
different
the best writers
Yeah.
back then.
That's facts.
And like, and I don't know, maybe like they did the same thing that like Christians would do, or like an idea of Christianity is that some people, like the people back then that wrote it, were like not like God. It wasn't like tellings of God. It was just like people who wanted to get their way.
That's
and that's like one way to see it. But like, what if like
if you look at any like religious text that's been adapted by the church, that's not like the original Bible stories. It's essentially just all different mythologies written into the biblical canon. Like I know Irish mythology, a lot of it like there's fairies and that kind of like fae stuff, and they just made them demons and angels and stuff.
Oh shit!
They just put a paint job over all of it, and so they were allowed to keep some of their culture, but just made sure that it fits into the canon.
Like in one of the writings of the original, like just Bible. That sounds weird, but like Jesus actually like they were okay. So Jesus was like hanging out with like one of his friends, or was it God? It was Jesus, and like he like pushed his friend off of a roof and like killed him by accident.
Damn.
Yeah, and like they took that
Jesus
out.
is
There's a lot of shit
cold-blooded.
that would just take out, you know. But it's like
I didn't even know that.
yeah, but like they found that in like one of the writings, and it's like weird how like you would just like take shit out. And, you know, it's like it's hard, and like I don't know what to believe because like that's happening everywhere, you know, like to make sense, like make like the truth seem like
one of the things if you look at the story of Gilgamesh, which is the first work of fiction, like the earliest work of fiction that we've ever found. The very end of it is where Gilgamesh is going on a quest for immortality, and he finds it, eternal youth. He gets it, and then a snake grabs it and runs off. And if you'll notice, that's very similar to the way that Adam and Eve had immortality in the Garden of Eden, got tempted by a snake, and lost it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know which one is written earlier. I believe Gilgamesh was, or they were written around the same time, but I highly doubt the fact that a snake causing the loss of immortality is a coincidence.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
It is weird.
Yeah, snakes slither and you don't know how they gonna move.
Yeah.
And also, what if they were like inspired by each other when they were writing? They were
That's
like,
very possible.
they were sitting in two separate rooms, and they're like, "Yo, what if this snake just like comes along and steals some shit?"
because
And
like
they're
what if like
yo, immortality.
they were like terrified of snakes back then too, and like people still are because like snakes are fucking scary.
Yeah.
Snakes, the
eat
original
your ass.
swiper from Door.
Yeah.
But
See,
like
original
that's
swiper.
what if Adam and Eve should have done. The snake should have walked up and they should have gone, snake no swiping, and then he would have left.
Swiper, no swipe.
Yeah.
And then he just, hey, I got immortality.
Yeah.
Fucking changes our reality.
Balls.
Imagine if you did have immortality. That'd be
Ooh.
kind of scary
Oh,
after a
us?
while.
Be pretty
Huh?
cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. That'd be scary, dude. Like, a lot of shit would be banned. You know, like you wouldn't even be able to have kids, cause everything would be like overpopulated and shit. They'd
There's-
probably make it a law.
There's a really fucking good book series that I read called The Ark of a Scythe, and it talked about that, how like society got to the point where they could just make everyone immortal. If you died, you just essentially respawned in a hospital.
Oh,
And
there's a show on Netflix called Altered Carbon.
I've seen that.
And basically, they have like a chip in their neck, and you can like be reborn into a new skin suit.
Noise.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's like the idea of immortality. You just like, since like your bodies are like irrelevant after you die, you just like get transported into like a new brain.
Yeah.
And
it's just all your thoughts.
the way that story goes, it's called the Ark of the Scythe because there's an organization called the Scythes, and they're the only people that if they kill your ass, you just like get deleted from the database.
Oh, damn.
So they kill you for real. And so their entire job is to just keep checklists. And the way they do it is, well, at least the way that like the main character or the main person in position does it is they track how likely you are to die as like a risk. The opening bit of it is the one kid they take out. I think it's I don't remember what his name is. Don't worry. Michael Faraday. That's what it was. Was the name of the site. And kid got like a new fancy car, and the reason he was selected for murder is because he was very likely to drive that car fast and unsafe, and would have ended up in a car crash. And then it was like it talked about like, is it more moral to explain why they should die? Because he did that, and he was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You're murdering me because I got a new car for my birthday?" And he's like, "Yeah, tough shit."
That's sad, bro. Yo, that reminds me of the Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
I tried to watch some of that, and I can never
Yeah,
remember.
I finished the 2 seasons, and basically there's like this company that writes like the future or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they have killers to go out and like
Assassinate people.
Yeah, assassinate people to like stop certain events from happening or like make certain events happening.
Yeah.
So the Illuminati, but continue.
Yeah. So basically, this kid was gonna cause the apocalypse. So they sent like 2 killers after him, and they never ended up killing him. And then they have to keep going back and retrying to stop the apocalypse.
And like they finally like, break into their shit.
Yeah.
And just like prevent all of that from happening, like
Yep.
the Umbrella Academy did.
Yeah.
And that's like really cool. And hold on, I haven't watched in a while, but like those 2 assassins that wear like the metal masks,
Mm-hmm.
if you look at them in the comics, they're just like badass.
Oh
as
yeah, for
fuck.
sure.
Like they're so cool. They're just 2 of my favorite characters as like assassins.
You guys ever watch The Boys?
No.
On Amazon. It's a really fucking cool. It's based on a comic. It's like what if superheroes were like corporate tools?
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's so they're essentially like celebrities, and the like Superman, Captain America insert like big head of the company, Homelander. He's essentially Superman. Like he's good. He loves children, all American Boy Scout type thing. But in reality, he's just like a mass murdering narcissist.
Damn.
And like there was one, I can't remember why, but he essentially had to make sure a plane went down because he went to go save it, realized that he actually fucked up the plane himself because he lasered somebody in the cockpit and destroyed all the controls. And he realized that if the plane went down and someone survived, they would realize that the soups couldn't save them and they would lose face in the company. So he personally murdered everyone on the plane just to make sure there were no survivors when it went down.
Jesus,
No
bro.
victims.
Yep.
Yo.
No witnesses. No
Tyler,
trial.
have you seen the movie Motherfuckers? MFKZ.
I have not, but it sounds amazing.
All
It's a
right,
trip.
we gotta watch some of it when we go back upstairs.
We fell asleep while watching it, or you did, but
I
I watched.
didn't.
I watched. Oh, you did?
Mm-mm.
You watched the whole thing?
Uh-huh.
I fucking fell asleep, but I watched it before that, and I actually don't remember what fucking happens. Actually, no.
All right, I'm not gonna spoil it because T-Schloss needs it.
Man, I love that movie. I don't remember a single second of it, but I know
I don't
loved
remember.
it.
I don't remember a lot of shit. Like, it's like a really interesting movie. It's just like I forgot what was like the main like plot, like the twist that happens.
Basically, the kid is like an alien type thing, and basically they're always hungry for violence.
As you
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like,
Actually,
So,
I remember.
so it was a kid from Compton, yeah.
no, actually that's true as
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh, nice.
Like it takes place in that, like the plot is that sometimes, and yeah, we'll just have to give it a watch.
All right.
It's a
And,
really
like-
it's a really cool movie.
So now here's the question: what are you guys' favorite movies of all time?
Ooh,
Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny.
That's fair.
That's a cult classic for me.
All right, well, I gotta think about this one because I don't really watch many movies.
Oh, well, what do you think about that? Mine has to be The Interview. It's so good. It's with Seth Rogen and some other guy, and essentially, like this TV host and his producer go to North Korea to interview Kim Jong-un. I have no fucking clue how they got this movie to air, but it's beautiful.
Wait, like they actually did that?
No,
No.
they didn't actually
No.
do it, but like the plot is
Oh,
a fake.
okay.
Yeah, the plot is a like a trash TV. Kim Jong Un is a really big fan of their show, so they get invited to go do an interview with Kim Jong Un to like spread North Korean propaganda to the world.
The only thing I remember from that movie is Eminem saying that he's gay.
That is
what?
the opening bit where Eminem says that he's gay as a joke.
He's just like,
What?
no, he's bisexual. He just fucking fucks anybody.
No, he's
Yeah, he fucked women, but like he really was into men.
yeah.
What the
The
fuck?
quote was, "I feel like I have been leaving like a breadcrumb trail of gayness throughout my songs. I really don't know how nobody picked up on it."
What?
He's not actually gay. That was just the joke for the movie.
All right.
If he was gay, I wouldn't give a fuck.
He might be,
dude.
but
Well,
Like,
yeah, I
Eminem-
wouldn't care, but like, I just
Yeah, it would just be a
never saw
surprise.
that
yeah,
guy.
the fucking show just explodes. Like, what? We just got Eminem to say he's gay on our show.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They had like a whole party and everything.
And he's just like, yeah, I'm gay.
Oh, yeah.
He
And then
he's like, yeah, I'm gay. And then they're just freaking out.
Oh my god.
I forgot. I should probably say the main point of the movie is that the CIA recruits these two dumbasses to go murder Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
All
Like
right.
in his interview.
It's a great movie. Man.
I've thought about it, and I want to say Pineapple Express.
I've seen like 15 seconds
Fuck,
of that
it's
movie.
hilarious, bro. It is a good ass movie.
I never seen that.
You've never seen
Never
it?
even heard of it.
What?
Give us the rundown.
Nah. Not spoiling it.
Nah.
It's a
Nah.
good ass movie.
Does it have anything to do with pineapples?
No.
This is fake news, and I will not stand for it.
It's
Won't
about
not stand for
all right.
I will not
It's
stand
about
for
a certain strand of weed that makes you go crazy.
Ah, okay, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta tell us.
Yeah, but it's just like the greatest shit in town, and then they get involved with these crazy fucking drug dealers that try to hunt them down and kill them. But yeah, it's funny as fuck. It's hilarious.
That sounds like Keanu. Anybody seen that movie?
no.
No,
It's like,
I need to watch a lot more fucking.
Yeah,
It's like-
seriously,
so-
I just
Some kitten that these two guys owned. It gets adopted by some drug dealers, and for some reason, I don't remember what. Oh yeah, it's because the one dude like lost everything in his life, and was like, dude, I will kill myself if I don't get this cat back. So these two buddies go on an adventure to fucking pose as two like killer assassins and get in with like this drug ring and all to save a fucking cat. Just go up against the Mexican cartel for little Keanu. Oh, it's so good.
hey man, little Keanu is goated.
He is goated.
Little cute ass cat.
He's cute as fuck.
Hey man.
Man immediately got adopted by the head of the Mexican cartel. Like that takes
All right, that takes a lot.
That
of
takes
skill.
charisma. That takes
yeah,
charisma.
that takes quite a bit of charisma.
Cat's got talent. Cat's got talent.
Swag.
That is pretty swag.
I'm kind of liking where this is going.
Hey man, we talking about some little kittens getting adopted by the Mexican cartel? That's pretty cool. Dude, there's this movie, I can't remember what it's called, but I watched it with my uncle like 10 years ago, something like that. And basically this girl's parents get killed by the Mexican cartel.
Oh,
As you do.
And she like escapes to America and shit. And then she ends up coming back to I can't remember where it took place. But she comes back, kills the person that killed her parents. He's in jail, so like she sneaks into jail and gets back out after killing this guy.
I am probably wrong. Is this movie Kill Bill?
No.
Okay.
And then she proceeds to go back to the fucking country where the Mexican cartel leader is from. She kills them too. Like she's just a badass, dude. She kills everyone.
wow.
Yeah, she was taken in by her uncle or something. He taught her how to fight and how to kill and all that stuff. Yeah, it's a good ass movie.
Now here's a question. You guys like horror movies?
Yeah. If it's a good one. I
And-
mean, like, there's not a lot of good horror
All right,
movies.
look. You can put the game Subnautica in front of Isaac, and he will not look at the screen, but he will watch anything other than that.
I just don't like deep water. I can't stand it when I can't see what's like going on in front of me. Okay, like.
I'll be honest, I'm way too much of a bitch to play either Subnautica or watch horror movies. So,
Well, I mean, like if it's a good horror movie that actually scares me, then I'll enjoy it. Like, there's just not a lot of good shit anymore that actually like scares me.
did you watch It?
No,
Dude,
I
that's a
haven't watched
thriller.
it.
That's a thriller, not a scary movie.
What? What do you mean?
That movie is not scary.
Okay, whatever. I'm not even getting into this. I
Like,
don't need this.
look,
No.
look, some of the scenes that like try to creep you out with like the fucking toilet and shit.
Scary as fuck.
It's not scary.
Scary as fuck.
It's not scary.
Scary as fuck.
Wait, what?
There needs to
It?
be.
Yeah.
It's not that scary.
It's a thriller. It's not. It's look, the fight scene. Just I can't fucking take it seriously. Okay.
Yeah, it's low-key funny.
It's
The last fight
low-key-
scene is kind of stupid in the second movie.
Why the fuck is the clown dancing? Okay,
See,
maybe
yeah.
maybe it's like a little bit out of left field though. Maybe that like they tried to do that, and like thought it would like work. I guess it did work. A lot of people liked the movie, but like, it's such a different type of like horror genre. If it were scary, like a horror movie, I just consider it to be a thriller. That shit was not scary. Like, look, whenever I talk about horror, I want something that will like fuck with me mentally, like like scare me, like a topic that like that would scare me a certain way and make me look at it differently. Whenever I just see shit that's just like not real.
Dude, remember when we were at Cade's and we were trying to find that movie that was like banned in like 17 different countries?
Yeah.
Dude, do you remember what that movie was called?
No.
Dude, all right, so basically it was
No. Oh, I think I do. It was something that was supposed to fuck with wasn't it like a sleep paralysis thing? It wasn't
No.
Mar, but I thought that's how
No.
we got into it.
Mara did get us into it, but this was supposed to like fuck with you mentally and put you in like a potato state.
Wait. You said
Hold on. It was some satanic shit.
Yeah.
It was really satanic, and I can't remember what it was called.
It was literally like a cursed movie that would like seriously fuck
Yeah,
with
we
you.
went into like a website that like
It had something to do with oh my god, what's the word? Cults. It had something to do with cults because that night in the hot tub we were saying like, what the fuck would you do if you got kidnapped by a cult right here and they fed you LSD until you believed everything they said?
Well, what would you do? You would fucking
See,
do exactly what you just said.
That's what the started us off.
Wait, hold up. You said something about like Mara. What was that?
All right,
That
so
was a sleep paralysis.
Mara is a
demon
sleep
in a movie.
paralysis.
Wait,
Yeah.
spell that for me real quick.
M-A-R-A.
Okay, that's giant penis monster. Got it.
What?
What?
That's where the Mara comes from. Hold up. It's like the god of avarice.
I love
it's
you,
a
Tyler.
type of demon. Well, it's not a type of demon. It's the name of a specific demon. Hold on a second. Let me pop this up real quick.
Giant penis monster from sleep paralysis?
No,
No, it's
Oh,
from-
you know what? What if it just like bangs the shit out of you until you're just paralyzed?
no, hold up. I'm not.
That would have
making-
been a better
I'm
movie.
not making this shit up. For example, there's their depiction in Persona 5, giant penis monster.
Oh my
Let me see.
I'm not making this up.
Giant penis
Okay,
monster.
is
That's
that like?
not
But
the-
is that like a sleep paralysis
That's
demon?
no, it's.
It's just a giant penis
It was somebody
monster.
like scared of penises back then.
I'm trying to find the original.
Oh, for sure.
Look up Mara, the penis demon.
Yeah, Mara in Buddhism is the demonic celestial king who tempted Prince Siddhartha by trying to seduce him with a vision of beautiful women who in various legends are often said to be Mara's daughters.
I love
Oh,
you,
shit.
Tyler.
Yeah, that's
You know
how do
so
you just
much
know
shit.
that off the top of your
Because
head?
I played Persona 5 and I remembered that was a giant penis monster in it.
Persona 5. What's Persona 5?
It's
Amazing game.
It's a fantastic game. It's like an JRPG where it's like half. You play as this character who gets fucked in some kind of like scandal and is labeled as a criminal and then has to go to a new school and then discovers that he has superpowers in this thing called the metaverse.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, and then it's really stupid when you like think about it wide scale, but it's a really fun game.
If you just get into it, yeah.
Yeah,
Dang. I might have to check it out.
It's really fucking
Wait,
fun.
is it on Xbox or like
I think it's PS4 exclusive.
PS? Oh,
They
dang.
they have it on Switch too.
Oh, I don't got a Switch either. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I might be getting my computer back so we can
It's really fucking long too.
edit the videos a little bit easier.
I mean, like, this is easy for me. I just
It's
fucking
easy.
I
Alright.
just listen to it. Like, and if I send you like if I were to want you to do something, I would just like send it to you, and you would just give me notes if I need to like bleep something out or like if it just sounds good and we can post it.
That'd be chill.
Yeah, because like having 2 people is a lot easier. Like have 2 people verify it
For sure.
I'm trying to think.
But
how
then
many
again, where
hours
the-
I have in that game, it has to be something like 350. It's not good.
Holy crap.
I played that game a lot because I have both the old version and the remastered version.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I played a lot of that.
Wait, when was it like made? Like, if it's remastered, it's gotta be.
13 or 14, I want to say.
Wait, when did it get remastered?
Not too long ago. Hold on a
damn
second,
it.
I can find it.
And this is like we're scraping the barrel. The what's it? What's this phrase? Scraping the.
Scraping the bottom of the barrel.
No, we haven't scraped the bottom of the barrel.
We haven't.
We're just getting to the surface.
Scratch the surface.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
It was remastered in 2019.
Oh, okay, that's pretty swag.
What I was trying to say is we haven't even scratched the surface with this man. He knows so much shit, and like we just gotta unlock these gates.
I fuck around.
All right, so other than Greek mythology,
We can't just pull it out of him like that, man.
Well, I know, but I just want to like, if we get into another topic, then we can delve deeper. You feel me?
Yeah, but like we won't be able to keep up.
Well, I'm a
I think we
Scorpio. I
can.
like my like long walks on the beach. I'm a weed.
All right,
I look
son.
at like film
He's
photography and shit.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people have started watching anime.
Yeah, I have noticed that,
Dude.
It's gotten fucking
Anime, you know what?
popular right under my nose. I don't know how I
Yeah.
didn't notice it.
That's exact. Me and Tyler, like Tyler is my anime dealer, right? He always gives me anime, and I just watch it.
Like fucking
Isn't he what started you off on anime?
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I showed him some shit.
He showed me Future Diary,
Yep.
That was
that's
it,
the
that was
one.
and that was so good.
It's such a bad gateway, but if you like it, you just immediately get sucked in.
yeah.
I
Like
remember
okay,
I showed it to one person, and she sent me a fucking thing with all like the sensitive content warnings. I was like, oh yeah, this is kind of fucked. Cause
Wait, sensitive content.
okay, it's
Is it gory?
the scene.
Hell yeah.
Dude, okay, so the scenes in it. All right, the scenes. Oh my god, it's fucked. Okay,
It's
it's
pretty
fucked.
fucked.
It's not fucked, but it's fucked.
All right, we should probably stop using that word.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I've reached my
Maybe
limit.
just tone it down a little bit.
But that's the best way I can describe it, dude.
Yeah.
But my favorite scene from that the dub added to it was fucking when Yuki was fighting, and like he was running up.
Before you say that, that's because I love you, you crazy bitch.
Yeah,
Is that right?
Yeah, he's like,
It's so good.
He's like running up to this god, and she's like fucking him up, like throwing shit at him. And he's like, "Why are you doing this?" And he's like, "That's because I fucking love you, you crazy bitch." And
It's wild.
it's so crazy. And she chucks a sword at him, and like him saying that literally saved his life.
did.
If he wouldn't have said that, that would have fucking pierced his head.
Kicking shit over.
But yeah, a lot of people have been getting into like Naruto and Attack
Fucking
on.
Carson, out of left field, like over Corona break, said he watched all of Naruto. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, so did I.
What?
I can
Yeah.
never do that. I can never do that.
I don't have the attention span.
I watched all of Naruto. Well, I skipped all the fillers.
Oh, it's fair.
Like this fillers just bored the shit out of me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, I finished all of Naruto. I started on Shippuden, and right now I'm on episode like 130 of Shippuden.
You gotta get in some deep shit.
But yeah, I'm getting close to the fucking Naruto versus Pain fight, and dude, I'm hyped as fuck for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be a good ass fight.
I don't even I can't even okay, people got into anime that I don't watch. And it makes me sad.
You don't like Naruto?
I would probably enjoy it, but I can't like Tyler said, I don't have the attention span.
Yeah,
Like
mean,
I can't get into it. Like I cannot handle watching that many episodes.
Dude, I dropped like 12 episode series. I don't know. I can't do 600 episodes.
yeah, I think the whole reason I even could do that is because of Coronication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was seriously put in quarantine like twice every single month.
Nice.
It was horrible. And dude, I don't
never
know.
got put into quarantine.
You didn't?
No.
Dude, you are lucky. Because the wrestling team got quarantined like 3 times, and I got
Yeah.
quarantined once because of family. And then, yeah, I was just always sitting at home just doing nothing.
I would hate coming back to wrestling practice and fucking
Yeah.
get my ass worked. But also that was a good feeling.
Dude, for like a couple weeks, it was literally just 3 people in the wrestling room.
Yeah?
Yeah, like me, Bang, Clay, and D. Will, I think.
Who was your coach?
Atkins.
That's
That
why.
must have
That's why
sucked.
Clay
It
went
was
to state.
awful.
That's
Dude.
why Clay went to state this year because he's the only kid that didn't get kicked out of practice.
Well, I mean that was just for like 1 week. Clay did get quarantined like 3 times as well.
I know. I'm just fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clay's great.
Clay's a really good fucking wrestler.
Yeah.
He's amazing. He has so much potential.
He does.
He needs
And
he needs to work on his strength. He needs to work on his like
Oh
stamina.
my god, I don't know about strength, man. Clay's already strong.
He can get stronger.
He could get stronger,
He-
but
he's,
Clay is
Okay,
really
calm down,
strong.
Saitama.
No, Saitama wouldn't want you to get stronger because like he knows what it's like. But like he has like such a good core, and his technique. Every time I wrestle him, I would always try to like roll with him, and I can't keep up. And then afterwards, he's like, "You just lost to somebody that's 20 pounds lower than you." I'm like, "I know, I'm not an amazing wrestler."
But
Yeah, Clay's great, but he's short.
Yeah, me and Clay used to be pretty good wrestling partners.
And then he got so much better.
Yeah.
And now you're just
I skipped a
Well,
year. I was
yeah.
burnt out. I skipped a year, and then Clay was just like,
and now
fucking
you're
bulldog, bro.
And now you
Kid's a
wrestle.
monster.
He goes to camps and
Yeah, I
shit.
know.
I
I can never put that much time into it.
I used to go to camps, and I feel like I gained this much from it.
Yeah.
But like it's like because you need to constantly keep going to really solidify the work ethic
Yeah.
that you get going to camps and the
you know
moves.
what? You know what the most annoying part is?
What?
He would always go to like fuck, what's the word? Fuck. What's the words? Oh, scrambling. He would
Scrambling.
always go to scrambling camps. And I kid you not, I would get like literally the deepest shot on this kid and he would just scramble out of it. Like
Yeah,
it's
you cause
crazy.
chaos to create opportunity.
Yeah, but I don't understand how it's just insane. The stuff that he learned from those camps is crazy.
Slippy.
You could learn from him. But now you wrestle with Ben a lot.
Yeah.
You whoop on him.
Yeah.
My God.
Well,
I watch you and you're just
Yeah.
there's nothing going on except for you just smacking him on the ground.
Yeah,
Man.
I try to wrestle with Jaden and Caden. I wrestle with them at like the end of practice when we go live.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's usually my favorite part of practice. It's pretty fun to wrestle with those guys.
Yeah, wrestling seems way too complicated for me. Like I throw, and that's literally the entire sport in a
Yeah.
nutshell. You take the either glorified frisbee or big metal ball and you
Just
chuck
throw
it.
Yeah.
Like there's a
That's
bit
what
more
it-
technique to it, but the basic principle is make object go far.
Well, like that's the thing, like about wrestling.
Wrestling is literally a martial arts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got to be, complicated because you got to learn all these things to defend yourself.
But it's crazy when you're in a match, it doesn't feel complicated at all.
It does for me.
It feel like I don't know, when I get into a match, everything feels natural.
Yeah. That's because you're like
Dax goes ultra instinct while Isaac goes big brain.
Not I just
no,
I
don't go
don't
big
I don't
brain.
even
I
don't
go
even,
small brain.
I can't even think when I'm in a wrestling match. Like the only time I think is like when I hear a coach say something.
Yeah.
That's literally it. The 90% of the time I'm just moving.
Yeah.
I remember when I did martial arts and we did like sparring days. And see, I never really had that. And I was like 12, so I didn't really have the thinking part either. I just got the shit kicked out of me and I was happy with it.
Yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
I wanna
Except for that one time I rocked a little girl with a fucking
Jesus
roundhouse.
Christ.
Look, she was.
Oh
It was in a tournament. It was in a tournament match, and I just put like one roundhouse kick to the side of her face, and she started crying, and I felt so bad, but I won the match, so.
Dude,
Hey.
that's awful, man.
Like I didn't.
I don't know how you
keep
guys get
hitting her.
matched up. Like, was she like ready to fight? Did she
It
have,
was
did she have
like-
that fire in her eye?
It was like the one match I won.
Tyler.
I didn't feel good about it, but
Oh my God.
Your father must have been proud.
what was I supposed to do?
You look at your dad.
I-
What do I do?
It
And he
wasn't.
just nods at you.
It wasn't last week. I was like 9.
He's tearing up and he's like, "Good job, son." You did it.
No, like during the match, you're like, I don't know what to do, and you look at your dad and he just nods.
And he's just like, "Break her leg."
Some Cobra Kai shit.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai is so good.
Yeah, that show was pretty good.
Except you can see how cheesy it is, but
It is cheesy.
you know why they do that?
Why?
Because they want to stick to the original, like the original formula, like make it feel like it's Karate Kid again.
Let's be honest. The original Karate Kid was pretty cheesy. Like, they had a gang of hoodlums in skeleton masks go beat the shit out of this kid because they thought it was funny. It's not very plot intensive.
Well,
yeah, you're right. Your dad's a bodyguard.
He used to be a bouncer, yeah.
Dude, that's cool.
He hasn't told me about that in a while. Yeah, he used to be a bouncer.
I could definitely see it.
Kick people out of places. It was
The
cool.
big ass guy.
Yeah, he has a scar on his hand from when somebody put his hand through a window. That was weird.
Shit.
Yeah.
Did he just smack that kid?
Yeah, probably threw him out. I haven't heard those stories in a while, but yeah, probably threw him out of his ass. He was pretty good at it too.
Yeah, I bet he was, dude.
He's really big.
He's a big man.
Yeah.
He's stocky, or not stocky. He has that build.
He's
He's
husky.
husky, and you can't he would be like the guy that you would throw 10 punches into and not
he wouldn't feel a thing.
He's a big man. He's a big man.
Say, all right, my turn. Grabs you with one hand and
just boink.
out of here, man.
I should see if I can arm wrestle him. Probably couldn't, but
Yeah, I don't think any of us could. Even if all three of us went at the same. Well, maybe if all three of us went
probably
at the
if
same
all
time.
three of us went.
Yeah.
He's getting older,
But definitely not 1-on-1. We would get clapped.
Yeah.
That would not be fun.
It would not.
Adults are a lot more developed in their muscles too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you gotta consider that. We're still kids. We're not like.
He's
We
like
can
he's
think
like
we're
us
strong.
times 100, bro.
Yeah, we can think we're strong, but we're really not.
Do you know what his like max bench is or something?
I have no fucking clue.
No clue.
No.
Dude, I could see him pumping 3 plates
I
out
was
for like
so-
20 reps.
I was so upset. It was at the start of the season. My arm wasn't broken and I could actually throw. But this man, he had like surgery on his derriere. So he was in pain.
Jesus.
And then he hadn't warmed up. He was all rusty. He hadn't thrown in like a year and a half like the rest of us. And I had been practicing for like a week, and I threw a one I was actually kind of proud of. Probably went like 65 feet, which is good.
Oh damn! Yeah, that's really good.
Not really, but for like the start of the season, after I not doing it for a while, it was this is discus very clearly. 65 feet. I could go to the Olympics if that was a shot put. But
Oh, for sure.
yeah. No, but with a disc, it's really not that impressive. And this man just walked on. I want to give it one. And just does this like terrible form because he hasn't practiced at all, and it still went like 70 feet. And I was like, what was
Jeez.
that? What was that? And he was like, I'm rusty, man. And I was like, what? What? It's like I thought my throw was good. Like my form was on tact. I probably could throw my left arm a little more, but what the fuck? You just kind of lobbed it out there. And I was like, what was that? And he's like, no.
Well, I mean, he is the coach.
He's the coach. He went to like state when he was in college, so that makes sense.
Oh,
but
wow.
Yeah, he was really good. I know he went to state. It was probably in high school. I don't know if it was.
Yeah, I was gonna say in college you usually
No.
go to like nationals.
No, it was probably in high school. But still, it was bullshit.
Well, man, he's a big ass guy. He's got that kinetic energy. You know?
Yeah.
Kinetic energy. Yeah, it's true.
Well, like think about it. When you get going, man, that kinetic energy starts to build up, and that thing's just gonna.
It's more about your potential energy.
Shit.
Boom.
It's more about your potential energy that turns into kinetic energy.
It's you pretty much just explain the science of throwing.
Yeah.
Like discus, for example, if you do the spin, you essentially just do a spin in the circle, and the goal is you want to put as much stress on your shoulder of your throwing arm as possible. Mm-hmm. And the way you do this is you get your spin to get your motion going. You throw your left arm as you go to throw as far, or not your left arm, but your non-throwing arm as fast as possible across your chest to put as much stress on your shoulder right here as possible, so that when your shoulder comes forward, all of that stress acts as like a trebuchet where the weight drops and then it goes flying and pops in through your arm into your wrist and all comes out your fingers, which you pull back and launch the disc with. Yeah,
Dude, that's crazy.
it is.
Like if you actually look at the exact science of everything,
It's literally a catapult.
yeah,
I really
it's-
like motion.
You turn your
Things
arm.
you can do with your body.
You turn your arm into a catapult. All the weight or all the force goes into your left arm across your body through your arm, and then snaps like a rubber band across your arm as fast as you can do it.
Yeah, see, like
That's that type of shit that happens in anime when somebody punches somebody in the face.
Except it goes slow motion, and they get to discuss every bit of it for like 2 minutes with one
that's
punch.
Baki, dude.
What's the show with All Might?
My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia.
I wouldn't watch that either. Well, actually, I would, but it's a little bit shorter.
I haven't watched the new season. I watched the rest of it though.
Or like martial arts, like when you got to put your entire body into your punch. That shit. Yeah.
Well, it's more about like what your body does to like give that punch. Like boxers would like kick the ground, and like pow.
What?
Boxers kicking the ground to give their punch more motion, and
So like when it gives them more like.
It's how they kick the ground. It's really it's like an art.
An art.
It's an art.
Martial art.
Yeah, I suppose.
Dude, I could see Isaac doing some like ballet type shit.
That'd be cool.
I could see that. He'd be like one of those like male cheerleaders, get all buff so they can hold up like towers of cheerleaders.
He would definitely be the one to like run across
be at the
room
top
and just go, like.
That's
with
also
the legs out and everything.
That's like really cool though.
Have you
like
seen,
the dancing in that.
Like how often fucking ballet dancers go through shoes?
No.
It's impressive because they have those special. You know how they like stand and do twirls and shit?
Uh-huh.
They can't just do that in normal shoes. They have like flat-ended shoes that they can literally stand on and keep their balance with, and they go through shoes like a new pair every single performance.
Oh.
It's a crazy turnaround. I was very surprised.
Yeah, that's like how when they do that spinny thing. That's
Yeah.
that's another thing with like
They, like-
motion. You gotta like compact yourself. To
Isn't
get
it
the spin
impressive, though?
And then open it and then
It's very impressive
Very
that they can do
impressive.
that. And like they're dancing too, whenever they kick into the air, it's like all form and to give off it's like it's just a piece of art.
and how flexible they gotta be to do that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, like I cannot keep like my legs
To
would
kick
not
it,
be
and also
straight.
the way they move their upper body too is like makes it even more.
Yeah. Remember when I
Even
said
more
I, could,
impressive.
I used to do Taekwondo? I could do the splits at that point when I was 11 years old.
Damn.
Yeah.
I can't get anywhere near it now, but I used to be able to do the splits. I was very
Yeah,
proud.
that's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I'm not really focused on doing the splits, man. I don't
Yeah, neither am I.
But that would be
Neither
cool.
am I.
No,
That would
no,
be
to
pretty
make
sweet.
yourself flexible,
Yeah.
like people doing karate and stuff, be able to kick the head, or like I don't know, it's just stuff
Fucking
like that.
Contortionists, man. Those guys.
Oh my god.
Those guys are crazy. Like people who like fit in a suitcase.
Uh-huh.
It's ridiculous. Like grown, like well, they're usually pretty short, but like 5'5" built people, like folding themselves into a suitcase and zipping it up. It's crazy.
Dude, that is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, dude, like magicians.
Yeah.
That reminds me of like some magician shit.
What
Or like-
what
or
kind
like-
of what kind of magician? 'Cause
Like
if it's
like a
blade to motion-
escape
escape
artist. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like.
Where they like dislocate their shoulder to get a straight jacket.
Yeah.
It takes some dedication.
It does. It takes
like-
a whole lot.
Yeah, it's like Houdini, who was a great illusionist until he wasn't.
Yeah, until he wasn't.
Wasn't he punched? Or
Unfortunately.
wasn't that the guy who got punched in the stomach by a
Yeah.
kid? And yeah.
Wait, how did he die?
So like he could take a punch from anybody, right?
Uh-huh.
Probably take a punch from Mike Tyson if he was alive back then.
Yeah, it was
But-
like an art form, and then you can tell.
But he would, he suffered too much damage, and he didn't know about it. And one time he went to a class of kids and like was like telling them stories and stuff, giving examples, doing shit. He was like, I could take a punch from anybody. And then one of the kids came up, probably the second kid, like gave him a good punch that a kid would give you. And he was like, what happened?
He ruptured one of his organs.
Yeah, he ruptured one
Oh
of his
my
organs.
god.
Yeah, he died.
So he could take a hit from Mike Tyson, but not
It was
Well, it was because he took too much damage.
It,
there.
yeah, it was the
Oh.
build-up damage,
repetition.
and the kid just managed to hit him perfectly.
in the right spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess in the wrong spot.
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
wrong spot. Yeah.
The kid was like, "Let's go." He probably thought he took on like the biggest kid the next day and just got his ass beat.
He's like, I could kill anyone. This guy could take a punch from anyone.
My
I just killed
fist
him.
is a lethal weapon.
I wonder what they thought back then though. Like at first, like this kid is like some kind of demon.
Is that
And
like?
then they did like the research.
That's some type of like. Wouldn't that be considered murder?
Well,
No, because he literally asked for it.
yeah.
Oh, damn.
It'd be filed under an accident.
And also, he wasn't killed from it. He was just like really badly injured, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I haven't looked that up in a while. Yeah, I'll check it.
Man, dude, but that Houdini, man.
Dude, he did some crazy stuff.
Then like inspired a bunch of people to do escape artist shit. Like, how do you get into that? Like, it's like I don't understand, man. But like, I guess it's like pretty cool. Being in where we live, you know, a lot of kids are I feel like interested in a lot of the same stuff. You know,
Oh yeah, for sure.
like football, art, you know. But like, there's like whenever you get into bigger schools, you see kids that like are into breakdancing or into, you know, magician shit.
Yeah, he ruptured
like,
his appendix during it.
They really get into it though.
He was 52 years old.
He died?
Yeah.
Dang. That's tough.
That was back then when it was like impressive to live up to
He was pretty old for the time. Yeah.
65.
60.
Yeah,
Now I got new medicine. Let's go.
That's facts.
Now everyone knows to like fucking 80.
Yeah, unless if you're like really unhealthy. And that's like something I don't think about. Like we just drink all this like pop and shit and like don't really care about it. But we're also kids.
Yeah, we can really do whatever we want.
I've kind of accepted the fact that I'm going to die of diabetes at one point.
Well, you shouldn't accept that.
Yeah, you could still change it, man.
Probably. But at that point, I'm like, is a life without junk food really living?
Well, you could say
I still eat junk food, but
I work out so I can eat junk food.
yeah, you gotta counteract it with
then I have to like work out. And who wants to do
work
that?
out and stuff.
There's a lot of discipline that goes into it. But you know, you don't need to be. Like if you're happy where you're at, you know, if you can accept certain things.
Well, my pops told me, and this is like super true. Like once you get into like lifting or like once you start your workout, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
It's just that initial like impact of like getting into it.
Yeah, and if you don't want to, that's fine. Like, you know, like out there as well, like if you don't want to lift and stuff, that's fine. But like if you do have that urge, like, you know, that you feel like you could be more fit or, you know, if like you wanted to be, then yeah, you should definitely start
give it a shot.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then like,
Well, I mean, I used to lift it, and I will go back to lifting for track and stuff once my arm heals. But
Hell yeah. Isaac's getting back into lifting too.
I can't lift yet, but I am just getting back into working out.
That's pretty swag.
Yeah.
He got, for the people that don't know, Isaac got attacked by a fucking bear.
Clawed my neck.
He was boxing a bear,
Yeah.
like some Khabib Naram.
Yeah, he took off his gloves and he clawed me in the neck, and I had to, and I still beat him with one arm when I was holding my neck.
So he was holding his whole neck together while
I was
beating the
bleeding,
shit out of
so I could stop the bleeding. I
you
fucking
just
punched
threw a
that
scarf
bear.
on, call it a day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was pretty swag. I was there. I watched. I was the bear, by the way.
And then
I was actually,
I'm not even gonna tell him what actually happened. I'm just gonna leave that up to
I was the
interpretation.
guy in the bear costume.
yeah, I was the bear. It wasn't a claw. It was a fucking knife.
You
I was
said
like, you know
Wolverine
what?
claws.
I don't really like this.
And
kid
he was on
anymore.
LSD,
No, I was not.
and he was also a shaved bear.
Dude, speaking of
a
shaving-
naked bear. Ew.
And also,
That'd be weird,
I
and also,
I had to shave for track, and I'm not happy about it.
dude. I didn't shave.
Well, you could probably get away with it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
you
had
had a
like the
big-
full beard going on, and Coach Julian was like, and I was like, damn it.
That's tough. Yeah, Coach Lee didn't even say anything to me. I was like, yeah.
let's go.
I was like, let's go.
penis.
Don't say that.
That's sus.
People might get offended, Isaac.
Actually, you know, that's true.
Yes.
That's sad that it's true. That's honestly sad.
but true.
We just have to say penis and vagina at the same time, though.
No,
Nope,
people will
they'll
still
get
get
mad
it.
at that. They'll get
So
mad.
you're putting a penis next to a vagina? You're
straight. You're not allowed to be straight.
okay. Well, maybe it's not that. Maybe it is.
It
that
is
bad.
that.
I don't know.
It is that.
I don't know. People like that, you know, they really have something that's going on in their lives that is like fucking with them, and they just need to feel. They feel the need to
Where your
unleash it onto other
dad
people.
at?
It's kind of like
Where your
bullying.
dad at?
It's kind of like bullying, but like, you know, accepted. No, not accepted.
It
I
should.
don't know.
It is accepted, but it should not be accepted.
Yeah, it's just another form of bullying, cause like they're canceling people by getting people to feel like they're.
All right,
the
we
victim.
should not talk about
Yeah.
this. It's boring, and people think it's boring.
Yeah,
and
I wanna
think
get
it's
more-
boring.
If you think it's boring, then guests probably think it's boring, and
Yeah.
the people listening probably think it's boring. And
And
All
my
right, now
parents
Isaac,
probably
here's a
think it's
question for you.
boring.
Isaac, here's a question for you. What is your favorite Pokemon if you had to pick one?
Okay, hang on. Let me intervene. Tyler is asking more questions than you are, Isaac.
It's accurate.
Tyler is asking more
this
questions.
is what I want out of a guest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
want,
yeah.
like-
Let's keep going. All right, what's your favorite Pokemon?
I'm not a big Pokemon fan.
This man's literally gonna say Pikachu. I'm
I
gonna
was
beat
gonna
the
say
shit out of
Pikachu.
him.
I'm trying to think of one.
I was going to say Pikachu. Dude, he's... All right, look. He is small, looks like a mouse. He's fucking adorable. He's yellow. He got lightning attacks. Dude, he... Or like Charizard. Charizard reminds me of a little dog that's got fire.
That's facts. Isaac,
They're very iconic.
You haven't answered
but
the
that's
question
I'm trying to think still. Okay.
yet. Okay, fine. I'm going to. Mine has to be Heracross. A very little like not well-known Pokemon, but he's based off like the Hercules beetle.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, and the proportional strength of Hercules beetle is like 100 times more his body weight. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And if you look up like Heracross's shit, the amount like he has the highest attack in any game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was Mewtwo X in Pokemon X and Y, but that's just like the definition of strength. That was like, its whole thing. But it's like the highest basic attack of any Pokemon, and I think that's cool. If you look at Mega Evolution, it's like it can lift up to, I believe, 10 tons. It's crazy.
I'm gonna sneeze.
I thought you were getting bored.
Nah,
You made this weird face.
nah. I was getting ready to sneeze.
Don't
but it
sneeze
went
into
away.
this shit. There's no way.
I know. I
Like
was
im-
going
like
to.
imagine
but
you-
I know. It just looked like you were like getting ready to just
You don't even need to hire.
sneeze directly on the shit.
Like if I wanted to demolish Isaac's house, I wouldn't have to hire a construction crew. I could just like go out and catch this 4-foot fucking beetle and just tell him to go punch his walls out, and he'd do it. And that's crazy.
That'd be pretty swag.
My favorite Pokemon is No.2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Who's number 2?
It was the glitch from like
Oh, the
Pokemon
glitch
Red.
Pokemon.
What?
I don't know any Pokemon. I just know that's like an Easter egg in the game.
Yeah, there's
It's
like a
glitch.
fucked up sprite that you can get in the game if you.
I think it's called No.2. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is.
But I can't think of any of the names. I can think of what they look like. I don't really know anything about the Pokemon. So if I did say, I like this one, then you'd ask me like why, and I'm like, oh,
Oh, I absolutely wouldn't. I'd make fun of you for it. 'Cause I
yeah.
enjoy it.
I just don't know any. I don't know any Pokemon except for Pikachu, Charizard, and
Squirtle, dude. Squirtle's low-key my favorite. Like, Squirtle is, like, actually my
Squirtle,
favorite.
best character
Yeah.
in Smash.
He's
Is
in
he?
Smash?
is he actually the best character?
No, not by a long
Yeah,
shot. but I enjoy
no,
playing
he
it.
isn't.
All right, my favorite character in Smash is Kirby.
He's pretty
Easily
fun.
Kirby.
He's-
All right,
he's
what
pretty
about
fun.
who's your favorite Nintendo character, Tyler?
Favorite Nintendo character?
Like out of every Nintendo game ever made.
Mario.
Mine is Mike Tyson. He was in Mike Tyson. Just kidding. No,
Mike Tyson's my favorite Nintendo.
no that's not actually my favorite though. That would be funny.
Mr. Rossetti. Has to be Mr. Rossetti.
Who's that? What game is he from?
He's from Animal Crossing.
Oh,
He's-
I've never played
Nah,
it.
he's like a little mole dude from the first Animal Crossing. I don't know if it was the first one, but one of the Animal Crossing games. And that if you tried to exit your game without saving to like cheat and get more stuff, he'd pop back up out of the ground when you loaded back in and tell you to go fuck yourself
Oh,
each
damn.
time.
Yeah.
Like he'd just yell at you for like trying to reset your game, and it was the best thing ever. Never played the games, but I just enjoy thinking about it.
Dude, when I get home, I gotta look for my DS, my old
Yeah.
DS.
That's a good idea.
My dad got this like, fuck, what were those things called?
Cartridge.
No, it was like what are
Stylus?
the, no,
It was
what
like
are
a
the- what
had
are
all
the
the had a
DS
games hacks. Had like a bunch of games in it, like a hack.
Yeah,
I got it from Level Up.
maybe I'm not sure. He said he got it from his friend named Ben or some shit.
Oh.
Ben lives in like Cleveland, Columbus, something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, dude, it had so many fucking games on it. Like literally hundreds of games on it.
Nice.
And there's this one game I remember like super vividly. It was called like Mailboy.
I think I know what you're talking about.
You would literally just ride a bike down the street and fucking throw mail to the fucking houses.
Yeah, I have a jailbroken Xbox that has that game, but
Dude.
I don't know if it's different on the DS. Like, if is it all pixely and
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was probably that one, but that game is so good.
I don't know why, but it kept me entertained for hours.
It is. It's just entertaining breaking windows and getting chased by a dog and then hitting ramps and shit. Dude, that game was awesome.
So what was the first video games that you guys played?
Motorstorm Pacific Rift. On the PS3.
So what was
Nice.
like bike racing, or was it like a trick bike or just racing?
Basically you could get like monster trucks, big rigs, motorcycles, race cars, yeah, just like a bunch of shit like that. And basically I would play it with my sisters all the time. And I would restrict all the AIs to be a motorcycle, and then I would pick like a big rig or a monster truck and just run everyone over. It was so much fun.
Mine was my dad got me this like Atari. I think it was just like a regular Atari, and I had this controller with like a Power Ranger as the stick, like the red Power Ranger head.
Shit.
It was my favorite thing, and I had like 3 games that I remember playing on it. And it was like this. They were all the same game too. Essentially, they were just like copy paste. There was like the Power Rangers one, where it was like a 2D side scroller platformer, and then I had a Batman one, and then I had something else that I can't remember. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with that.
All right, on my old DS, I had this Ben 10 game.
That was
Oh my god, that Ben 10 game, dude. I would stay up till like 11 because 8 p.m. was my bedtime.
Yeah.
So I would stay up till like 11 playing my motherfucking Ben 10 game. And another one was a Game Boy. I had a Game Boy, and I had this what's the dancing penguins? Happy Feet. I had Happy Feet for the Game Boy. I would sit there, I'd play that shit all day.
Wait, Ben 10 Protector of the Earth. That was the one I remember.
Yes, that's the one.
The first like boss of the game.
Oh yeah.
I remember so vividly. That was like, I love that game so much.
Dude, that game was really fun.
Firestorm, he was my guy. He was like,
yes,
he was made of lava. It was cool.
Yeah, dude, I used to use forearms all the time.
Forearms.
Forearms was my guy.
I used Firestorm, the little like speedy dude.
Oh yeah, the roller skate guy.
Yeah,
yeah, he was cool.
Roller skate feet, man.
To backtrack a bit, my favorite Nintendo character,
Oh yeah,
Gino.
Gino, who's he from?
Gino from Super Mario RPG.
Yeah, the one game nobody ever played.
Oh,
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm gonna talk about him anyway. He's amazing.
is that it?
Well, he was like a toy that this kid would play with, and you would like go into his house, and then like he was like given life by a wish that came from like the clouds.
Hey, buddy, if you just want to call him Pinocchio, nobody's gonna get mad at you.
I'm not calling him Pinocchio. He's Gino. He's got cannons that come out of his arms and shoots you. He's a wooden soldier, dude. It's amazing.
Pretty sure Pinocchio had those too, but whatever.
Astro Boy. Did you have that shit for the DS?
I never played the game. I remember watching the movie.
All right,
Wait, hold up. Can we talk about how sad the movie Astro Boy
All right,
was?
yeah, that was pretty fucking sad.
Like when
that
he died in the
really
live
sad.
accident, I was
Yeah,
like, what?
I was like, damn. I just watched a little kid die.
That was depressing.
That was depressing.
It is sad.
But hey, he came back.
The game was fire.
He was a robot. He was like bow 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 and shit like that.
No, he never came back. He built a different version of it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh yeah.
And that scar will live on in all of our hearts forever.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Astro Boy. Or original Astro Boy.
I can't remember what his
It's
name
so
is.
sad
I
how
don't
movies like
R.I.P. some fucking kid, I guess.
movies back then were so hard, so harsh, man.
Yeah, that's kind of facts, dude. At my old babysitter's, we used to watch dinosaur shows, like, and they looked so real. But like now that I think about it, they were like easily the most cartoon shit that I've ever seen in my entire life.
It was
Are you
like-
talking about Land Before Time?
Maybe.
No, Land Before Time's like a 2D one.
Oh no.
Dude, I had every single one of those movies with Littlefoot and the gang on like VHS, and I would watch them religiously. That was like,
Dude,
that was Land Before Time. That was my shit.
this is bringing back so many good memories, man.
Yeah.
I know.
This is amazing.
Man, I want to play that jailbroken Xbox right now. But
Dude, I wish I still had my old Atari. I want it.
I want my old DS, man.
I remember going over to my dad's buddy's house and we would play the GameCube, and he would always whoop me in Smash Melee.
I never got to play the game.
Yeah, I never played a GameCube.
Well, you guys are missing out.
I was an Atari and a PS2 boy.
Dude, PS2, I would always play GTA, Vice City, I think it was.
Never played. I've only ever played number 5.
And 007. I used to play 007 on the PS2.
That's a good ass
GoldenEye?
game.
Yeah, GoldenEye.
That game, I like, dude, the controls, like, were not made for the Nintendo controller.
No.
But whenever you play it on, like, mouse and keyboard, it's, like, perfect. It's so smooth.
Dude, I remember 3 games from the PS2. There was the Ben 10 one. There was the original Red Dead Redemption, or well, I suppose not the original, but Red Dead Redemption, which was fire. And then there was Destroy All Humans.
I played that game. I played
that was
2.
so fun.
Isn't that the alien game?
Yeah.
It's just so funny how the guy talks too. Like he's just cussing and shit. That's like one of the first games I played.
They remade it on Xbox.
They did.
Yeah, they did. I think I spent 3 hours
I don't know
trying to get to Alcatraz in that game because you could do it if you had like the max level jetpack. You could just make it over there, and there was like a few secret things you get. I had like
I would be too scared.
The almost max jetpack, and I spent like 3 hours doing it, and I finally managed to get it just perfect and land on the little lip where I could make it on the island. That was probably like the best point in my life at that point. Like
Amen.
that was where I peaked. That was where I peaked.
Yeah.
And then it's just downhill.
Yeah, it's all downhill from there.
Downhill from there.
I made it to Alcatraz and Destroy All Humans too. That's my life achievement.
Fuck yeah.
I would be too scared too.
Somebody put that on my grave.
Of course you would be.
It's fucking the water, dude. Like I wouldn't. Okay, it actually like makes my feet tingle thinking about it.
Dog, that...
It's scary. It's an irrational fear, but it's scary because I don't like water, and I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. It's because Cthulhu. But like, Cthulhu.
All right, he's fictional. I don't understand.
I don't know. There's nothing you can tell me, dude. Like I'm actually like terrified of water.
Dude,
Yo, actually, he might be out there somewhere.
He might be just sleeping.
Because we've only discovered what 5% of the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That-
mean,
it was like
a
a
little out there. I'll give it like 6.5% now.
yeah.
It was a sound that people heard down in the Gulf.
Oh, the bloop.
The bloop.
The bloop.
The bloop. It was actually a different. Was it? No, it was a bloop. But yeah, but like people were like, "Oh my God, Cthulhu."
Nah, it was easily just a big ass megalodon looking for some bitches.
Yeah. But like,
have you guys
who
seen
knows?
like the loneliest creature on Earth?
No.
It's like some whale that.
Oh yeah.
That was because they live for a long time. And it was down in the sea, and they've been recording the exact same mating call for like 40 years.
That's so sad.
And he keeps looking
man.
for a mate, and he can never find one.
That's
Dang.
sad.
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
At that point, I just want to be a bloated whale, just on the beach.
And it's
dead
almost
as
like the last, because like all male white rhinos are extinct.
Oh shit.
So, yeah, so I think there's 2 female rhinos that are just doomed to live out their lives, and once they die, they're gone.
Damn.
Yeah.
They're just
Dude,
looking
see-
at each other.
I feel like if we keep making improvements on technology and shit, we'll be able to like bring back extinct species.
There is, if you could like influence the way things evolve, you could do that in theory. There's one bird that went extinct, I think in like the 1800s. Cause I believe, I'm probably entirely wrong on this, but they're like the only island that they lived on got absorbed by the sea. And
shit.
Yeah.
It's like not, but it's like one of the seas where the water level, not the ocean, but a sea where the water level rises and falls every once in a while.
Yeah.
But the island got re-exposed, and a type of bird managed to migrate there and re-evolved into that species. So they literally just
Yeah.
came back to life because they felt like it, and I was like, okay.
Dude, that's
It's-
pretty cool.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
This is what I mean about you, Tyler. You know so much shit. I don't know why.
Except for dodos. Dodos are stupid.
Yeah,
They're
facts.
just
Who the fuck would want a dodo?
Yeah, like
if
whenever
you-
we bring them back into existence, they're just gonna fucking
They're
walk
just gonna
around.
run into
and be like,
walls and shit. All my homies hate dodos.
I'm shooting that thing.
if you ever played Ark, then there's like no point in dodos.
Well, I mean, like it's a game.
Well, yeah, I know, but like they
No.
just waddle
What if-
around. and
what if-
then-
The
What
Ice Age
dodos-
movies. Ice Age movies.
Yup.
Dodos are dumb as fuck.
Yeah, well, like that's also a movie. But like, what if dodos like we actually bring them back and they just shit gold?
All right, that'd
Like-
be pretty sweet. But I don't think any animal can do that.
Yeah, in theory.
In theory.
In theory.
Cthulhu could.
Fuck off. Cthulhu could not shit.
Have you like looked into the Cthulhu mythos any?
Yeah, and I realized that it's even fucking scarier than I was
It's
anticipating.
fucking horrifying.
Wait.
Yogs is just Yogs is like Yogs is like omnipotent, like even bigger than like like yeah, actually no, Yogs is like an idea, like you can't even see him.
Yogs?
Yogs a thought.
Okay.
But like also there's like Nicaragua, which is like yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Hey,
No.
he was a character
Oh my
in the
God.
mythos. And
No, you
also
did not.
Lovecraft, H.P. Lovecraft is actually like racist as fuck.
Oh no, he was
That's why he made that creature.
Does anybody else does anybody know the name of Lovecraft's cat?
Does anyone know
What's his name?
Know the name of Who's in Paris?
That's
Yeah.
like the bit I haven't gone into a lot, or I have, but I don't remember it. But I just remember like the big boy who like rules the Cthulhu mythos is Azathoth, the
Yeah,
Great
and
Dreamer.
yeah.
He's just like a big omnipotent, or well, not really omnipotent, but just a being that is asleep and dreams, and all of our universe
Yeah.
is what he's dreaming.
Mhm.
So when he wakes up,
Everything's
everything's
done.
gone.
Yeah, and that's just like, and that's like really cool writing. That's just
Yeah.
like amazing.
It's really good writing.
And it's like, it's all just coming out of his head and shit. I've seen like artworks with him with
And
all this shit.
most of it's not even done by Lovecraft.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of writers writing stuff in his universe, and it's like the
Dude, that's awesome.
it's like the SCP
Yeah.
Foundation. It's like it's one universe, but tons of different writers come in and just mold it into something that if you look at
Even
isolated.
better, even
And then
Yeah,
there's
because they all put in their own isolated parts, but then it puts into one whole, and then some people take different parts and group them together and form new stuff. It's really cool.
Dude, that's gonna become a religion one day. That's probably how religion
It
started.
already is.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
a
cults
cult.
are for.
there's
Oh.
people that do worship Cthulhu and like would do sacrifices probably. There
Yeah.
probably is somewhere, but
That's pretty insane.
to like keep them asleep or like
That's
make
usually
it so like they're the last people killed whenever Cthulhu awakens. Because that's like the thing about the mythos. There is that there's like these big beings. Whenever they wake up, we're all fucked. And it's just and like but it's so cool. Like Crawling Chaos is also another thing. What's his actual name? Is it?
I don't remember.
Yeah, but I call him Crawling Chaos because
It's a cool band name.
it's a cool name. But I saw a movie and it's called, what was it? Walking Chaos or something. Look, it's a new movie coming out and it looks like it's inspired by Crawling Chaos, like the way that the guy shapeshifts and shit. No-
Shapeshifts.
Yeah, like
Wait, what is this based off of?
I think it's based off of Crawling Chaos.
Wait, what is Crawling Chaos?
He's a being.
Oh! I know. Nyarlathotep.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
It's-
That's why I can remember. It's a fucking.
Yeah, he's one of the weird ones.
Yeah.
Because all of the majority of like Cthulhu monsters are just big giant entities that we cannot understand their existence. But Nyarlathotep, he's like one of the messengers of Azathoth, the big dude I've been talking about.
The biggest?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
who's
the-
the biggest?
Azathoth, he's the one who's
Azathoth.
asleep, and everything that exists
So
is
he's
in
the
his dreams.
dreamer. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Nyarlathotep is one of like the very few that is responsible for keeping his ass asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's his like main job, but then he tends to like come down on Earth and just like fuck around because he enjoys it.
Yeah.
A beast.
Yeah. And so he's one of the few that is actually like sentient and can like think and formulate plans. Because like Cthulhu, for example, is asleep and he uses his dreams to talk to his cult,
Yeah.
which do stuff for him. But Nyarlathotep can just come down and like actually do shit. So
He's more like human too, like
Dude,
in a way,
yeah.
because like he has like those human characteristics where he does want to fuck around and he does want to mess, and he can enjoy certain things that like people like Cthulhu, who has like the idea of just like ruling the world whenever he wakes up and shit.
Dude, imagine writing a story and everyone just starts a cult about it.
That's like, you know, how a lot of the shit starts.
That's crazy.
And I'm not just gonna say like, you know, Christianity is that, because that's just like one of the beliefs that people have on Christianity. There's like so many ideas in Christianity that I don't even know what to pick.
Like what?
Like it's just like, you know, there's the belief of just like, you know, believing in Christianity, right? Like, you know, believing in God. And then there is like stuff like the idea of Christianity, like, oh, if like people like written this shit just to get their way, or like, you know, people like you know, what is it? And then there's just like the belief of like not believing in it at all, like, you know, like that Christianity shouldn't even be a thing, like, you know, atheism and shit.
Oh yeah.
There's just like, to me it's just like an idea now.
Yeah, I mean it's starting to become that. Like there's not a whole lot of people that are Christian anymore.
No, there's a fucking fuck ton.
That not as many as there used to be.
It's become less popular.
Yeah.
I feel like it's become more popular. There was a Scholastics news on like the.
Well, you have to remember that the population of the world has fucking exploded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hold on a second. Keep talking. I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, but like, also back then, like, you know, the U.S. is also a what was it? It was a Christian country, right? Like how we add the fuck, I can't. To our pledge.
Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
Well, no, our pledge though.
Here,
like we say, like one nation under God, right?
Yeah.
Like that was like, you know, I think we added that because like communists were like, you know, we believed that they were atheists, and like, you know, like in the war back then, we wanted to be everything that communists weren't.
So I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, I do have the stat here. In the 1800s,
that's something we're learning right now.
The year 1800, the general accepted statistic is that the population of the world was around 1 billion, and in 200 years, we've managed to increase that by 7 times.
Yeah.
So the current world population makes up 6.5% of all the people who have ever lived.
I mean,
which is a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty
There's
cool.
so much shit going on.
Nope.
Yeah.
No shit.
No shit going
No
on.
shit.
We just all died. No shit going on.
Yo, guys.
Yeah, the dreamer's gonna wake up. Everything's done.
Guys, not gonna lie, things are like existing right now.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
like
that's crazy.
you're kind of here with
Like,
the human consciousness.
Yeah, that's
what if we were all one consciousness?
I hate that.
You know what? I heard about that. Someone had like a DMT trip about that shit.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Whoa."
We're all in
everything is
separate
connected.
dreams, and you know, there's no dying. There's nothing like that. You just wake up.
Fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender. The biggest lie the world has ever told you is that of separation.
What's that? What does that mean?
It's like the biggest illusion, like, is the fact that you and I are different people, even though in reality we are all part of one connected thing in the universe. All of our fucking atoms that make us up come from random stardust that is congealed into living things. What makes one speck of carbon different from another, other than the fact that they're in 2 different places?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy. What the fuck?
There's, you know, matter doesn't exist. We're all just energy and sound waves reacting and, you know, vibrating slowly, you know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What if we were the atoms?
We are the atoms, bitch ass.
Well, no. Think about it. Something bigger.
Stupid.
Yeah,
What if we are the atoms of something bigger?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, you know how, like, ant colonies work towards, like, one goal?
Ants are stupid.
What if... Well, no, they're actually fucking smart as hell. Like,
smart.
like
Hold
you
on.
look at an ant colony, and, like, you can see, like, in the top right, you know, they need food, and then people in the bottom left are already bringing it up to them.
Okay, hold up.
They all
Now,
work to one goal.
I respect that. Ants, as a society, are very well adapted to the situation they live in, but I noticed that the way ants identify something as dead or a dead ant and know how to get rid of its colony is that they emit a certain pheromone. Scientists once sprayed an ant with that pheromone, so they took a live kicking ant and tossed it in the graveyard, and then it stood in the graveyard until the pheromone wore off because it thought itself was dead.
Yeah.
Ants are
Stupid ass.
Ants are fucking
But
stupid.
that's also like really cool. They're living on this like different dimension, and like they won't even notice you're there. You're just like standing over them
Until
watching
you're
it.
like,
But what if secretly like we were all working, as humans, like all working towards one goal?
we are progression.
Well, I mean, like without knowing it. Like like we're all working towards one goal that we don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
Build a starship.
What like that's like the way we're all connected.
Evolutionary perfection. That's what evolution do.
Yeah, but we're all just fighting each other and shit. What if we
Well,
what if
eventually-
we didn't know it, but like aliens are like spraying shit on us, so like we go to war. We just.
That'd be funny as fuck.
But that's like sometimes the way I think, cause like there's these people like communists back then when we fought them in the Cold War. They had like such a different belief, and like it made us like hate them and shit, and like but like the shit that they would do, like like forcing communism upon like different nations and like through force. Yeah, I already said force, but it's like what if we are just getting sprayed by like some big ass alien and we just don't know it?
well, like
And they're they're making us fight each other, and it's like, ha ha ha.
Has anyone here seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
no.
No.
I really want to see it now.
You have just described Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Its entire central belief is that, like, this is best summarized in one of the lines of the later book, and he was like, what if there's some kind of meaning to life? What if there's a true purpose that none of us are aware of, but we are eternally serving? And then the dude who's like the steward of the galaxy goes, maybe there is, and none of us know about it, but at this point, there's no way to find out, so the best thing you can do is just ride it out and fuck around.
But then, like, what if that's just not true? And then, like, we need to find this purpose. And, like,
Well, I think we eventually will, but like
maybe
it'll take us a long ass time.
Well, but like, whenever we become like aliens and like genderless species and shit, like, what the fuck is the meaning then?
Same thing as what it is now. Eat, sleep, fuck.
Well,
Eat, sleep, fuck, die. That's what we do.
It'd probably be like dominance. Cause like,
What
think
if
about
then
it.
like what if we're aliens and we're spraying nations and shit in
Yeah,
the world, and like what if we're being guided to it without even knowing it?
We are. It's called evolution.
Yeah, but like what if we're being guided by a certain thing, like something that's like living?
Well, then we don't understand it now. We probably won't understand it later.
Lizard
so who
people,
gives a
bro.
fuck? Lizard people. Yeah, the Illuminati, obviously.
Yeah.
Like this
But
isn't hard.
It's even more
We
beyond.
should not talk about that. But
But I want to. I want them to show their faces. I want them to tear a rip into my reality and fucking tell me something. Or maybe I'm. What if they do that and I am like too scared to live, right? And then like that just ruins my life. Yeah,
Well,
like we talked about this.
They'll probably tell you your fucking death date and how you die. And
No,
then
they'll
you'll
probably
live your
tell me.
life in
They'll probably
fear.
tell me the omnipotent truth.
What's omnipotent mean?
Well, like
All-knowing.
all knowing, all seeing,
I
all.
don't think it really applies to what I'm saying, but continue.
Huh?
Yeah, just go on.
I don't know. Like, what if they like gave me the truth
Well, if there
and
is
like you're not able to handle it?
I think I would want to know it.
You wouldn't be able to handle it. Like,
Yeah,
we're
well,
just mere mortals. We are just humans.
Yeah, that's the worst part. Is if there is an actual meaning to the universe, why the fuck do you think that a computer that can fit in the size of your head could understand it?
Yeah.
Well, because
I got a big.
it's human nature to want to understand it.
Okay,
you know?
now here's a similar existential question. I really don't know if I should be saying this on here, because I'm gonna explain this and then I can ask you guys if you want me to say it or not. What I'm about to say is called an information hazard, and what it is it is information that could genuinely harm you just by knowing it.
Yeah. Well, I
think
feel like
wanna know it.
I feel like
It's up to you guys if you want me to share it on here.
Yeah. Let's say it.
Okay, so
Let's give the people the viewers too.
So yeah, this is a warning. If you are like,
If you don't want to hear it,
if you are genuinely susceptible to like existential fear and dread, I suggest like tuning out for a few minutes. But it's a thought experiment called Roku's Basilisk, and essentially what it means is that in the future there is a machine or an AI that decide, and it's given an order to perfect the world, just that, and it interprets this order by going back in time because it's ridiculously smart. This is in the future. We've developed computations that understand time travel.
Well, then wouldn't it already
And-
be here?
Hold on a second. And punishing every single person that is aware of it and did not help to bring it into existence. And by punishing, I mean absolutely putting them through the most amount of physical pain that is possible without them dying. So essentially just inserting wires into their brain and turning the pain dial up to the physical max. And so the question is, would you immediately start working to create the basilisk? Because if you don't,
Then it
and
would kill you.
Now that you know about it, it is going to fuck you up. And if you do, but also if you don't, and nobody does, then the basilisk never gets made. It can't go back in time and fuck you up. But the fact is
That if
by
one person started working on it and like, you know.
Exactly. So the fact is, by knowing it now, it is in your sights, or you have been put in its sights in the future. So if you do not start working on it and bring it into existence, you will be punished in the physical worst possible way.
You know when I was
I think I've heard about that. Continue, Isaac. My bad.
Well, you know when I was talking about like horror back in the beginning of this podcast, I want shit to like actually scare me.
Yeah.
That's that type of shit I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And notice why I said that is information hazard, because now that is
No,
a
you
very
could literally
real
die.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
like
very-
that's so cool though. Now that okay, like that you could like bring that into my my reality, and then like, you know, that's just like something I fear now.
Yeah, I don't feel like that it will ever be possible. So I don't really give a shit about it. But
like, yeah, if
it's crazy. The board that was posted, I think it was on like 4chan or something. The manager of it literally wiped the entire thing from its servers and banned the dude that posted it. I'm not sure how it got like saved. Probably people who have saw it before it got wiped. But he took it off the entire server because people were genuinely like breaking down at the thought of it.
yeah, that's like actual like scary shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but wouldn't we already like experience?
Also, I got this from a video by a dude named Kyle Hill. He's great. He talks about like science and stuff. Go check his stuff out.
You know, like there's like infinite timelines and shit. How like, you know, there's a timeline where you just didn't say that.
Potentially.
Yeah, potentially.
Potentially.
So that really makes you think like, if an idea where that it really did exist, then we would already be feeling the pain, right?
Well, no, because you still have a chance to bring it into fruition.
Oh yeah, you're right. But like I'm in the timeline where like it wouldn't affect me.
Maybe.
I think I'm just gonna say fuck it and never even think about it again.
That also works.
So like, what if like you removed it from my brain? Then am I still gonna be hurt?
I don't know. I'm
Probably
not the
not.
basilisk.
Huh?
I'm not the basilisk. It's up to
Yeah.
him.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm just built different.
I'm built
I
different.
I kill the basilisk. I say, bitch.
What if they like run tests and shit, and like the basilisk like doesn't even make it, like it can't sustain itself, or like people like fought it off, like with like a different type of robot.
Maybe.
There's like so many.
Write a movie.
Write a movie, yeah. That would be such like an intricate movie. How would anybody write a movie like that? Actually,
Write a book.
I could see. Write a book. That
Well,
would be even harder.
That'd be like an information hazard. You'd be making an information hazard.
Well, like think about it. In the future, that's probably gonna be made into a movie though.
Maybe.
Oh, true. Yeah, true.
Damn, that was deep, Tyler.
That was really deep. Do you got anything else like
I wonder
that?
how is anybody gonna top Tyler as a guest?
Okay.
I don't think
Okay.
anyone
You
will.
want one more like that?
Yeah.
I got
yeah.
one more in the tank. All right. So this is a concept that I stumbled across from an anime called Laplace's Demon. Now this doesn't have to do with actual demons, but that's just the name of it. Essentially, this scientist / philosopher named Laplace thought, if there is a finite amount of matter in the universe, because there is, as the universe is expanding, it's not creating more matter, it's creating more space.
Yeah.
Then it's possible that if you created a system to analyze the place, the formations, and the movements and energy levels of every single molecule in the universe, just think like a computer the size of Jupiter, for example, and you found some way to analyze all of this, you could put it in a simulation that with enough processing power could tell you exactly what happened from the beginning of the universe to the very end of it. And at that point, the question is, if it could analyze every molecule, every atom, every quart in your butt,
In your butt.
in your body,
Yeah.
in your brain, and it could tell you what you thought since you were born, what you thought until the day you died, and every stimulus that comes into your perception, what is free will if it's already dictated by the formations, movements, and energy of the particles that make up your existence and the existence around you?
Hold up.
Yeah.
And my response to that is the fact that I'm not omnipotent. I am the consciousness that exists within my brain, and so that even if that is possible, it's like watching a movie play. Even if you can go fast forward, rewind, and know exactly what happens in the movie, I don't have that ability. I start at the start, and I go through to the end. Nothing's spoiled. I can only remember what I remember. There's no way to go back and forth. So just ride it out.
That's some crazy shit.
I guess if you do think about it, that is like the best way to live.
Yeah.
And but if that's like the answer to life.
That would be why I'm an atheist, because like these kinds of thought experiments that's a very good question, and that leads me to my question: why would religion exist? To answer one question: what happens when we die? It doesn't matter what the answer is to that question, it's the fact that people ask it. And when people ask it, they get different answers. And they want to believe in those answers because I don't know what happens when you die. And I'm never going to know what happens when you die.
And some people are scared of it.
Yeah, how could anyone that comes before me ever know that? Even, like, especially without the technology we have today. Why would they have the answers when I don't? So my answer is that there is no answer, and I'll figure it out when I get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
Y'all are gonna turn me to an atheist.
Well, I mean, like, you can still believe whatever you want to believe.
Yeah, I know, but
It's just like having this information makes your life
it's making
that
it
much
hard.
better
It's
or
making
that
it
much
hard
worse.
That's
to believe.
I
hit that point.
I genuinely wish I was a Christian, because then I could believe in this ending. I could believe that my life has meaning. But at this point, no matter what thing I look at, if you look at it from that view, it makes sense as to why it exists, and it's not because it's right.
Yeah. I've been through all that, you know, like thinking about those thoughts, and like now you're gonna deal with it one day, and like you're gonna question, you're gonna decide eternally, like if you are Christian or if you are, you know, whatever else.
I do genuinely feel bad sharing those thoughts, because it has the potential to like disillusion people from a life of religion, which makes you happy. Like, there's nothing wrong with it.
Here's the thing, like,
Everything,
all of everything what you just said is easily a possibility.
Yeah.
Like, it's not hard to like believe that it isn't.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh my God, you're so good at talking, by the way.
Yeah, this has been a really good episode. How long have we been going?
That's
1
a great
hour,
question.
30 minutes.
Damn.
Jesus.
People aren't gonna listen to the end, so maybe they're safe, you know?
Yeah, maybe
Think
they
about
are.
that. But like, it's like there's all these ideas, and you think about like what really does matter and shit, and it's like, you know, you're always like living in the moment, and like, but like whenever you like argue with people, and then like you start thinking about these things, it like makes you better, and it makes you think like, why am I arguing with you? Like, why don't we just like enjoy shit?
Yeah, the genuine question is, what is my place in the universe? And the answer is that you don't have one. You live inside your own brain. So what the question you should be asking is, how can I provide meaning to my existence? Not my existence in the world, but how can I increase the serotonin levels in my brain by doing what I enjoy, and trying to find the right path that does that for you.
Yeah.
If it's religion, it's religion. If it's helping people out, it's helping people out. If it's becoming a serial killer, well, I don't recommend it. Please don't, but fuck it.
I mean,
Yeah.
your
You
life.
don't wanna hurt other people.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like we gotta work towards, you know, but then like, what if there were no killers?
That's another reason why I genuinely struggle to dislike people on a fundamental level, because I understand where they're coming from. Like, whatever they did, they had a reason to do it, whether I agree with that reason or not. But if I was in their shoes, then I would have done the same goddamn thing, because I would have had the same thoughts, I would have had the same experiences, and made the same choices. So, like,
And that's what people fail to see sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if people say, like, oh, if I were you, then I would have done this or I would have done that.
Well, you have no clue because you don't know what they've been through. You feel me?
Yeah, like, people really do have no clue. And, like, people, like, you know, are, like, irritated by other people, and we feel the need to, like, you know...
And if you're irritated by someone, fucking stop it. If someone's offending you in such a way that you feel it would be necessary to punch him in the mouth, well, punch him in the mouth. That's what your experiences and the stimuli that went to you cause you to punch him in the mouth. So it works both ways. It's not saying that you have to be a saint. It's saying that there is a reason that everything happens in the world. And that's why I find it hard to blame people for stuff. Well, I do blame people for their mistakes because, once again, I'm not omnipotent, so I can't only listen to their concerns. I obviously need to take care of mine. So really, everything I'm saying goes directly out the window. But
hey, man,
everything goes out the window.
It is what it is.
But people need to know these things.
That's true.
Like, people, everything that's like happened in this podcast, people need to know these things and take them into account.
Except for the Cthulhu thing, I don't think people.
If it gives you like a fear of the ocean, then you
skip it. And it's too late now. You'll never get that message until the end.
Yeah, well, like, it's just people, if they choose to believe it or not. Because, like, some people think, oh, wow, that's stupid. And it is stupid that I am scared of the water. But, like, it's also, like, you know.
He might be.
Yeah, but, like.
You don't know?
I don't know. But, like, it's all. I could say. I'm not going to say that.
You don't know? You don't know.
Man, we're fucking humans. That was the happy cast. I hope you guys enjoyed.
That's a good place to end.
That is a really good place to end.
Thanks for having me on, guys. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely have you on again so you can terrify us and shit. But like you're so, like this is what I mean. We hardly even did anything, and like it's like sex.
Hey guys,
shut the fuck up. End it now.
Wait. To everyone who watched to the end, remember that Gatorade I said I was gonna drink an hour later?
Hey, let's go.
The pop.
But like whenever you like rush topics, we didn't rush anything. We got into everything naturally, and that's what I want. This is exactly what I wanted.
The perfect
episode. And I got everything I wanted, and now I'm satisfied.
Wait, there's one loose string. Isaac, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Fuck. I think I already went over this.
He said no.
I don't know enough. I don't know enough about Pokemon.
Dude, Squirtle, easily.
But like, I can't just say like a Pokemon to end it. No, I need to say something.
Say it then.
All right, stop cutting me off then.
I didn't.
But like, okay, well, like we didn't rush any of these ideas. But now that we like went over like, you know, the truth to life and like, you know, all these other things, like what is there to talk about now?
Facts.
But we will find things to talk about again, or we might just talk about all this again and then go in a different path, you know? But like every time we talk to people that are like as interesting as like Tyler or Judd, we always go into like these deep conversation, and like sometimes it's like, you know, nice to have the episodes where we're just laughing and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And like that makes you think about like the experiences you have in life and like how you shouldn't like, you know, live so seriously all the time. But there is moments where you need to be serious, and then like, you know, it's up to you to decide. Anyway, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode.
That's the happy cast.
That is the happy cast for you. You know, we're going places, okay?
We're getting the views.
I'm going to be the next Joe Rogan. I'm going to be the #1 host. Actually, no, Tyler is. He talked more than me.
I'm taking over the show.